The following game is rated M for mature. Some level may contain mature themes, nudity, and definitely strong language that may not be suitable for everyone. Your discretion is advised, I guess. A slip of the tongue.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Good.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Wrong way.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Oh my God, what is that adjustment?
All over the front knee.
Alright, new page of notes.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6
I'm assuming
West
that
2nd
it's scripted because I'm not even catching or gaining on them at all.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Holy shit, I'm trying to pit maneuver him and then he almost pit maneuver me.
Come on.
Come on. Give up.
All right.
Alright.
Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets
Out of the car now!
I'll call it in.
Show me your hands! Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Cliff Harrison.
Looks like we'll have some
011.
questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Well,
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better
Check
give us
that
something,
out.
Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
One reefer.
We'll let it slide.
I'm assuming that's just
You're in
drugs,
enough
right?
trouble.
Equal
Who
purchase
did you deal
detail.
with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
I'm just gonna say he's
And
telling
he
the
made out
truth.
the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
As a record
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison.
of the
Until
car.
we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
I guess possessions is evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
No.
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be
What
proved
is his
wrong.
Hey,
argument?
if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the
Is
same.
this supposed to be
but
like
it
a
only works one
racism
way.
kind of
I'm not sure
argument?
that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Coombs. Alright, who is Richard Coombs?
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely
Why are they
perfect
all
for
like
you.
this?
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Fraser, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
What? Huh?
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
I really don't, but I don't know about him.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Oh no, do I need to compare it? On Anchor?
Gene Archer. 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Gene Archer. Right. Signed. Coombs Auto, Los Angeles. I need to check back on the log on that one because I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at here. Cliff Harrison. Wait, what? Customer receipts. Cliff Harrison, but the owner is Gene Archer.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Right.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Girl?
You need to give us something, Coombs, if you don't want to be implicated in this.
Yap, yap, yap. Son, your problem is that your gums keep flapping, but you do no listening.
Sure. Description of suspect.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Associate with Mark.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
These pink slips are leading us to something big, Coombs. It's time to stop being cute.
I'm going to assume you're having a bad day, son. I sell cars, not paper.
The thing is, if the car sale is part of that pink slip, shouldn't you know at least something about it since you're the one who's supposed to be issuing the pink slip for a car sale? Or is that
This
different?
was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help.
I was
Mr. Coombs.
correct?
We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coons.
Okay.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
I also need to make the call, so I'm gonna make that call first and then get to my destination. The red part of that phone call, telephone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
I need an address on a marquee printing company.
Marquee Printing Company, sure. Just a moment. Aliso Street, near San Pedro.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the
James
Harrison case.
Velasco.
They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
Who is the James Velasco? First time hearing the name. But let's go to my next location first. Where am I?
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Go to the printing company first. Alright.
That price is outrageous.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have
But
you
you
ruled out
have.
forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
How is that so seems so sus? Central jail. Alright. See what I can get out of this.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit paper.
Thanks.
Wherever you into room 2.
Crummy bastard. Total waste of makeup.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
James Velasco, 146
Paper
Noire.
is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Let me tell.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
So is he associated with people who...
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Never said her.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
Great. It should have been a straight up lie, I feel like.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Warehouses. Fair truth.
Come on, Velasco. You must have an address.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
Great.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
You're Phelps, right?
Who?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company.
I went
They've confirmed
there.
that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Was there?
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
So, oh my god.
Your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Is that her?
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. Quite a lot of money.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
I never said James.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
Legitimate pixel made out of.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Yellow.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse, full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you. Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little
the
getting
burn.
used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Let me go to the printing area again. We need to find whoever this Bigelow, Bigello.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
What
Man
the
with
heck
high
is this conversation?
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
This guy.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall. Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago.
Similar
A number
problem?
of used car lots for selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
You sure about that, Mr. Lightfall? You sure you've never heard of them?
Are you making an accusation, young man? Do you have any kind of proof?
Pink slip. Archer's ownership.
My word is my bond. Character is in short supply these days. You could do with gaining a little.
I got that wrong. Well,
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
how does he get to sit down and I need to work?
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Back. God, okay. This is gonna suck. Okay, Dylan Christopher, CP Lawrence and Co. That's Piolo. Oh, Piolo.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightfall. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Alright, guess we visit Bigelow. For the time being. Yeah, it's good to see how the AI is just... Wait. Oh, now you honk. Alright. 58 Industrial Street. What?
I think we should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole
Definitely another
Phelps,
car.
LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
You think so, huh? Look sharp, it's the cop.
Reinforcements.
Pretty brave for a dead man.
Let me see if I can...
Keep moving!
Where's the last one?
Let's move forward! Pile in, goddammit!
How long do you think you can hold out?
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out. You're too exposed!
Right above me? I have no idea where he is, where they are. It says it's above, but I have no idea. I can't see him.
Throw out the guns.
I got you, Phelps!
Bruh.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
I can pick up a weapon? Can I pick up a weapon? Hey. He's giving up.
All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Delivery note.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
And pink slips.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
Pink slip supply.
You know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot.
Really?
He likes to spend
I
big at
went
the
there
track.
like twice. That guy
No.
literally has said nothing. God damn it. I need to go there again.
Lightfall. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
I'm gonna use intuition here. Ask the community. People are saying lie.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
I mean, I'm assuming it's the note from message Gordon.
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over.
Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right, and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
I know I said that I want to try to play more of the levels, but each level just takes a lot out of me.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
The gambling. No, box of pink slip. I think it's the. Time for all the pink. I mean, it's definitely a lot.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Marquis printing co record shows multiple delivered to Bigelow, 58, and then we have a delivered to Stephen Bigelow, 58 Street, sign off by Gordon Lightball. And then Santa and Purple Slip Can't Lose. Made out to. I feel like this is the only thing, but I don't think it. Screw it.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Okay.
The
That's what's kinda
LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps.
That's considered
down.
Damn, the standard has gone. It's way down. Holy shit! I mean, is it higher or is it lower? I can't tell. I think it's just a little bit less censored. Either way, slip of the tongue. 17 out of 18. I'm missing one. Question correct. 15 out of 20. Not the worst. Eagle damage has a lot. City damage, not that much. Eagle damage is a lot. I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of it, I believe. I'm just going until the save is done and then calling it. This next one, right? Oh.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Alright, so not much things that we have done wrong in this one. In fact, a lot of which we have done relatively well, surprisingly enough. what we've done wrong is not necessarily also that important. For example, in the interview with Richard Coombs, in the first question about detailing of transaction, we were supposed to actually say truth.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
And on the third question about association with Marquis, we're also supposed to say true. However, if you were to get the first two the first two interview question right, you actually dodged the third question, which I don't have the footage of the third question. It's what I'm trying to say because I followed it correctly. I don't know. Afterwards, in Central Police Station with interview with James Belasco, we were supposed to say lie on the second question about association with Archer, and then show evidence of Archer's ownership paper or the fake address.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
And the last question of stolen vehicle warehouse, and it was actually say doubt.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
An address, Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
Lastly, when we first go to Marquis Printing Company before going to the 58 Industrial Street, we're supposed to actually doubt the second question of pink slip supply.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
And that's kind of it. I mean, there's really not much we got wrong, like I said, and there's really not much there is to really be missed. This is technically, quote unquote, the first, oh, not really the first, but the first DLC even kind of thing, even though the console's car was a exclusive to PS3 and PC, but you know what I mean. Regardless, that's all. On to the next one, aka the last traffic case that we're gonna have.